Okay, let's focus up, fellas. So what are we thinking here? We've got winning matchup, so we want to make sure we take control of the wave at level 1, and we're looking for heavy QW harass. So what we can do is actually just Q down the wave. This gives us push on the wave and harass on the Azir, which is really, really good. Whenever he comes up to CS, we'll try to just go for a little bit of poke, which is fine. And as long as we have control of the wave early, like that's the one way that Azir could win, would be to like out-push us level 1, and then have things be difficult. But this is already, like, very good for us. Like, we're going to hit level 2 very early. We can abuse our... I think I'm just going to fight him here. So I'm okay to fight him because I have 3 creeps, right? He's going to take so much extra damage from the creeps. That's really, really good. And, again, just going to make sure I hit level 2 first here. And then we'll look for a quick QW harass. Oh, my Q's on cooldown. That was maybe a bad Q. I wanted to use it to push the wave slightly quicker, but I think it was bad because then I didn't have my QW ready. But yeah, now we should, like, absolutely destroy trades. So what we want to do is just time QWs whenever he comes up to CS. We'll just quickly drop a ward to make sure we don't get ganked. And as long as we play to that area, we should be fine. Really, really good. Now this guy is, like, completely fucked. He has really greedy wounds, which is why he's, like, losing so hard. Like, having no resolve and, like, no fleet, I think, is pretty sketchy. Now, I think I won't use any more Ws until I'm level 3, just to make sure I don't go And I want to kind of have 2 points in it as well. So... 2 points. Now let's look to trade. He's too low to trade with us. Like, he's just going to die. So at this point, we can just pop our second pot and just try and trade really aggressively. Like, he's too He doesn't have enough health. Oh, did I get that? Barely. And there should just be, like, nothing he can do, basically. We're just going to try threaten. See how I'm always, like, trying to position on the creeps to where, like, if he comes up, I can punish. And if he has to back, like, this early in the lane and he goes home and buys, like, refillable or something, he's just completely cooked. So yeah, this is, like, amazing for us. Let's try and push in to get him to cancel. I don't think he will, but... Oh, he actually did. I think he's dead. Okay. I don't know if that was worth it, but... no flash on the Azir. I don't quite have the mana to kill him, I don't think, so I guess that might have been worth it for him. Like, he does actually get to CS this wave. But it's still fine. I'll have enough mana to kill him if I just, like, pull my mana for a bit here. Oh, got him. So I had to weave in the order there to get the kill. But already we're insanely far ahead, right? Like, we're as far ahead as we could possibly be. Let's just finish shoving that. And now we'll go for a reset. So we're up a kill and 15 CS, which is crazy. Now, I can't buy Chapter. I mean, I like going Seraphs every game, but potentially if you had Chapter Gold, you might just want to buy it here. You know, just because it's like a super strong spike. But I think what we'll do instead is we'll grab probably this. The only downside of this base is I don't have any sustain. I think I'm strong enough that it doesn't matter. But no sustain, no pink is, like, kind of greedy, I would say. But we're ahead, so it should be fine. So what are we going to do now? Like, we have this big lead over him. We can freeze and extend this lead, probably. We can also push, like, that is fine. But, like, if we can bring him, like, towards us and, like, make him come to us, I think that's really good. So what we'll do is when these soldiers are down, we'll try play aggro. Nice, get a really good trade. He can't really crash this wave, so we should be able to just keep it here. And whenever he uses Q forward, we can just, like, look for fights on him, basically. I guess I have to flash, just in case. I wasn't sure if I needed to. That maybe he would have killed him. I don't know Kha'Zix's damage well enough. I think he was out of damage, but that's really good. So the frozen wave obviously gets us the kill. Now we should be able to go home and grab the Chapter here, which is a huge, huge spike for us. Like, it's going to mean that we can spam non-stop. Actually, I don't quite have enough. I mean, I could tap this one time. Actually, no. Okay, I'm not going to tap it. I could maybe get it, but it's going to delay my base a lot. Yeah, I don't think it would have been worth. And also, like, do we actually need Chapter? I mean, it would be nice. I think it would be nice. But this is also a pretty good base. Is just going for something like this. Like, we get the MS. We still have all the mana, which is good. And I don't think we need sustain. Like, this guy can't really punish us at all anymore. These guys are getting blasted, which is kind of what I thought. I mean, their bot matchup's really, really rough. Basically, what we want to think about right now is, like, any fight topside should probably be good. Like, my top laner is doing quite well. And we want to avoid bot side at all costs, right? Like, bot lane is getting absolutely demolished. So if we can stay away from them, that's good. Let's try and set up some vision topside as well, just so we have something to hug to. Yeah, I think something like this is good. That should give us some vision. We will have to be quite careful because Azir is really good getting set up at 6 and I have no flash. So there is, like, a big window where I can die. If we could try and kill this guy before he hits 6, that would be good. I don't actually know if I can do enough. Yeah, no, I was going to say, I don't think I can do it quickly enough. We do have to be careful. I think if Wukong comes mid, I'm probably dead. Okay, Wukong's on grubs. So now that we know Wukong's doing grubs, what we'll do is we'll play really aggro. So obviously we can't really contest the grubs because Kha'Zix is not ready. But the one window this gives us is that we can trade on mid extremely heavily, and there isn't much he can do about it, right? Because his jungler's not here. He doesn't have, like, any actual threat. So I think we can go for a kill. Alternatively, like, Kha'Zix actually seems like he wants to contest. I should probably ult him. I don't know. I was thinking, like, do I save ult for the fight? Or do I ult my lane? I think it was better to ult my lane. I don't really like this. When he is low, maybe Tryndamere can kill him. Tryndamere probably should have ghosted. Yeah, to me that's really bad. I think Tryndamere should have ghosted, and we probably would have killed. I mean, maybe he had flash, but that's really bad. Like, I lost all my pressure. Like I said, I could have ulted, but it would have meant that we for sure lose the grub fight. So that is quite annoying. Like, it means that we lose all our pressure onto Azir. And yeah, I mean, nah, it's quite bad, I think. We'll probably just have to match the base here. I think it's a bit risky to push. Actually, maybe could have done it. The thing is, Wukong heals so quick. Yeah, he's actually pretty healthy. Well, okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, we'll have our... oh, if he gets this kill, it'd be massive. Oh, so close. That would have been huge. Okay, well, at least we see Wukong top. We have a little bit of time before we have flash, but seeing Wukong, I guess, is good. This game is definitely looking pretty tough. Like, we're winning mid, but we have, like, losing jungle and both losing size. This'll, if we do manage to win, this will be a good example, I guess, of, like, how do you win when your whole team is losing. But honestly, like, the chances of winning when your whole team is losing are pretty low. So our main thing is just, like, not to get sucked into bad fights. We've got to really play to our win condition because, like, you know, no one else has a win con, basically. And if we die at a bad time, it would be really bad. So one of the most important things here is just getting to our flash without dying. Because if we die... like I said, the game might just end. Like, we only have mid as a win con. I do have vision bot side. I suspect Wukong is bot side as well, so we could probably look for heavy trades here. I do have ult. I think I can kill here. Let's see if he walks up. I'm going to ult him if he walks up for sure. Okay, maybe we'll push and then try and ult him under turret. He also... okay, we see Wukong bots. That's a pretty big window for us. No point roaming to this. Like, fights bot side are mega losing. Can't quite kill. Yeah, fuck. Well, he is going to bleed a lot here. Okay. Probably just cancel his base as well. Nice. Yeah, so because we know Wukong is bot, we can, like, be aggressive here. But, like, doing this when Wukong isn't showing would be fucking psychotic. But we saw Wukong bot, and I think as long as I hug the top, I should be fine. But that was pretty dicey. I should probably stop now. Wukong could definitely be coming mid. Now, I've got flash in 15, and if I can just live to that, it'd be really good. At the same time, like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, this guy's probably mid, but I really, really want to go up and kill that guy. Oh! Okay, well, yo, that gives us a win con. Fuck yeah. Okay, I mean, like, I don't really know what to say. Honestly, like, we can definitely still lose. Because, like, the enemy sidelines are so strong, but, dude, it's, I'm glad. I think the reason Azir is mad is because Wukong didn't gank for him and then took his creep, but the thing you've got to realize is that, like, I am only able to be under the turret there because I knew Wukong was bot, right? Like, you're not allowed to do that when you know, or you don't know where the jungler is. And, like, what Azir's probably saying is, like, look, she's pushing all the time, like, you need to come kill her. But it's like, you know, I'm only pushing because Wukong is elsewhere. Like, I wouldn't be pushing if Wukong weren't there, right? So, okay, I mean, a little bit of mental instability. The EUS special, potentially we could win, but like I said, it's looking pretty fried. It is looking pretty fried. So, yeah, I guess we need to play for a split push win condition. Like, we have this huge 1v1 over Azir, which we want to leverage, right? At the same time, like, any team fight is probably losing because they're just too strong. So, if this happens, like, your team is this weak, you just want to, like, push side lane and try bring people to you without dying. And then, yeah, like, play to, I don't know, numbers advantage in fights basically by making people show. Because any, like, even fight is going to be extremely losing. I don't know where Wukong is, but I have flash, so I should actually be pretty safe. Like, I can flash the ult if he uses it. Oh, fuck. Okay, well played, honestly. Well, he's gonna have to recall. Should be fine. Still don't see... Okay, Wukong's are grubs, so we can probably pressure here. Ooh, nice dodge. Ooh, we got him with the Scorch again. Okay, pretty nice. And again, as long as I hug bot side here, I should be safe from Wukong. Yep, there he is. So the hugging is super key, right? Because you're not allowed to be pushed up to the turret like that if you don't know like where he is and if you don't hug. But with like hugging bot side and knowing Wukong's top because of the grubs, we can push up like that. So when you're, wondering, how do you pressure the lane as a mobile mage, it's all just about like, playing to your vision, basically. If you can track the jungler, it's a bonus. But honestly, like, when people say their jungle tracking sucks, most of the time when I watch their VODs, it's actually their warding and hugging sucks, right? Like, you have to think less about the jungler. You still want to think about them, but more about, like, where your safety is as opposed to, like, where the danger is. If that makes sense. Let's buy this and this. I think I'm going to... Actually, no, I'll keep it. I was going to say sell for pink, but I still have one on the map. It should be fine. Alright, so what now? Yeah, more of the same, I think. We still have flash, which is good. We still have flash, but... Yeah, like, all fights are losing, pretty much, I think. Top lane win condition is, like, completely fried. I think this game might be fucked. I don't know. If Azir goes AFK, maybe, but I don't know. Okay, Millier's mid. Wukong might be above me. Yeah, I think he is. I need to try and, like, hold this vision. Nice. Like, it's really good that I protected my pink. That was maybe a little dicey, where, like, I think Wukong could gank me from top. I think Azir is AFK, which kind of gives us a win con. I kind of hope he comes back, though, because I want to be able to use this video, or, like, use this game, win or lose, because I think it's a really good example of, like, playing around the jungler and how to pressure the lane and stuff. But I feel like if he goes AFK, then it's hard to make a video out of it. Oh, please be Azir, please be Azir. No, dude, he needs to come back. Okay, well, I guess what I'll do is I'll just keep shutting mid. To be honest, I would do this whether Azir is here or not. Like, I don't really want to fight around any other lanes. Now, potentially, if I can get the mid wave in and make Wukong show here, then I could go bot. But I need to, like, get someone that's actually strong to show mid first, right? This is what I mean, where, like, if your team's behind, you've got to do something to make the fights better. So, like, in theory, me shoving mid makes someone show, and then I can go bot. I don't know where Wukong is. Oh, okay, there's Azir. Okay. Kind of down for this. Nice, get a lot of damage nice and early. That's a huge chunk. Okay, that's really good. And also, Azir just bled the entire mid wave, which is great. Wei, I think, is dead as fuck. Or not Wei. The other Wei. Nice, okay, winnable. I think ignore Azir. Who gives a fuck about him? Alright, nice. I think we can carry this game for sure. We can definitely carry this game. That was pretty good. They should be able to get the turret. I'm just going to reset, spend my gold, and I'm going to go... Probably this. Okay, do I need to defend top? I don't think so. I do want to go side lane. Like, it's really important here that I go side lane. Like, I do not want to be pinned mid against Ashe Milio. I want to leverage, like, my 1v1 side lane win con. Although, I mean, I guess they'll just kill him. Oh my god, that's rough. Okay, so right now we have to be careful, right? My team just showed 2 people bot, which means I do need to be, like, a little scary, or a little scared. Okay. They're probably playing topside, but we don't know for sure. So I think I want to... Ooh. I've got to be careful. I don't know where Wukong is. I am pretty skeptical of this. I think I'm just going to run bot. I think bot's safer. Yeah, I just don't even want to be here. I just want to, like, leverage my side lane. I do feel a little bit bad for Brawl. I did kind of abandon him, but... Yeah, I do feel a little bad. Maybe I should have stayed. I think it is better to shove bot, honestly. Like, it was kind of his bad that he got picked. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't think he should have walked in, but I don't know. I could have saved him. He's probably right. So let's go bot. We want to make sure that basically we push bot, make Azir stuck on the side, and then we'll rotate and have the numbers advantage. We also have TP, so we can always TP into a fight if we need to. This guy has flash. I think he lives. Oh, nice. Doesn't even need a flash. Okay, also really good. Ooh, really, really good. Wukong just flashed mid, which makes our team fighting like way, way easier. So just fight this guy. Nice. So we're going to push this guy out, and then we can TP to this fight if it looks good. But by default, again, don't go to these fights until you've pushed in the side, because our strength right now relies on getting Azir out of the fight, right? Making it a 4v5. If we take a 5v5 where Azir can just instantly TP in as well, it's generally not going to be good for us. But if we can push the wave all the way in, make Azir stuck here, and then TP into the fight, so it's guaranteed 5v4, then it's good. But we just have to be... We've got to, like, set up our side lane first. My team's getting Dragon. That looks pretty free. We're going to shove this wave, and then... I've already got vision. Actually, really good vision from Braum. That's great. I could maybe play for these Krugs. Let's see if we can get rid of some of this vision. Yeah, we'll clear this. I kind of do want to take the Krugs, I think. Ooh, actually... If he goes for it, this is not warded. Okay, I was trying to bait him with the Krugs. Maybe it was better just to take him, but... I mean, I guess Kha'Zix will get them. Seems not bad. Okay. Seems fightable. Okay, you got massive damage on the Wukong. Nice, he's super fucking dead. I think we can even keep chasing. Ooh, nice. Huge. That might be it, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna go back bot. Keep putting in the wave from the bot side. Alright, so there's not too much to talk about right now, other than just keep shoving in. I'll quickly talk about like what Azir could have done better. So Azir's biggest mistake is his rune setup. So Ori is like a very, very strong laner, and like obviously if you can get away with lethal tempo sorcery, that's like really good, right? But him like not having fleet or resolve, I think is like really, really greedy. And like he also died super early into the game, and then like there's kind of a point there where like you just can't recover because you're too far behind. So even though scaling runes are kind of OP, you do have to be careful with them, you know? Like if you go too much scaling, especially in the champs that are playing full early game, right? Like I'm taking Scorch and Comet, you can end up in a really, really bad spot. I think like taking some form of defensive should help them. Like the way I like to think about it is I try and take as much scaling as possible without losing prior. So like, you know, if, for example, if you can get prior while taking like Gathering Storm or whatever, or like playing a scaling rune like Phase Rush, then you probably should. But if the difference between getting that mid prior or not is taking the aggressive rune, then I would always just take the aggro rune. I think that's the best way of thinking about it. Fucking this cannon. Is it even worth ulting this guy? I mean, I guess just for the mental damage. I mean, it's actually worth 260 gold. The thing is, like, that means I don't have ult for a fight, which is, like, definitely not ideal. But by killing Azir, I can put a lot of pressure on bot. I won't ever TP in here. I don't have ult, so my team's on my own, or team's on their own. We're just going to rage split bot, set up our vision. Now, do you have to be a little careful? I don't see anyone right now, and I don't think they went Herald. So in this spot here, even though you're really strong and want to push, until you see people, you actually can't show. Now, I could recall, but I don't have a whole lot to base for. So I think the best thing is to stay bot, and then the moment these guys show, I can start pushing. Now, they might actually... I think they're going to give Herald and just play bot. The way Ashe moved, maybe... Yeah, okay. Okay, so now my job is actually just to live, right? Even though I'm 7-0, my team's making a play top, and my job is just to live. Although, now that I see Wukong, I can go back to playing aggro. So see there how, like, I had to play super safe for that 1 minute, and dying on side lane, like, resets that timer. You know, like, you're gonna have to come back on the map, set up your vision, wait for your jungler, do all that shit again. But if you can just kind of live that little window where, like, I didn't see people and then go back to pressuring, that's really good. Like, people have this idea that, you know, like, if they die bot, it's worth it because they get Herald. And that's actually true. But, like, you can get Herald without die, right? Like, if you play properly, you can bring people to you. You can, like, make the enemy team show on the side without die, which is, like, what I did there. I brought Ashe bot. I brought maybe Wukong bot a little bit. And, like, didn't die. So, we've got TP. We've got Flash. Only thing we're lacking here is a pink, and that does make it a little harder to set up side lane vision. We need to be very careful here because currently Kha'Zix is top and we have no vision bot side. So again, even though we're 7-0 and this guy's 0-6, we're actually going to be really careful until we know where people are. So we're going to play this very safe. Okay, I've seen 3 people top. I'm going to assume that Wukong is top. I don't actually know that. Okay, Wukong's mid. Now that Wukong's mid, we change our tune completely, right? Now that Wukong's mid, we just fucking run it down the side lane. Like, nothing can stop me. I'm going to kill absolutely everything. I'm going to set up my vision. And potentially, I could TP to this fight. So this fight is Atacon. Obviously, Atacon's an important objective. So I'll ping that I have TP if the fight looks good. If it doesn't, though, I'll just keep going bot, right? But there's nothing wrong with just continuing to pressure bot. Yeah, I don't see Wukong again. I have some vision, but it's definitely not the best. And I don't know where Wukong is. I have to be quite careful again. Like, Kha'Zix is top. So my job, once again, is kind of just survive. Okay, Wukong's top, so we can go back to pressuring. I'll definitely watch this for TP. I think I will TP, actually. Okay. I don't want to ult this guy, because I want the ult for the team fight. I guess I should kill him. Okay, I'll just kill him because like that allows me to pressure bot through 2. And by pressuring bot through 2, they probably can't fight Atacon. Like if they do Atacon and I take their bot through 2, I'll just be too strong. Now, it's tempting to go home and buy Death Cap, but the thing is like I need to pressure because of this, basically, right? I need to make someone answer to me, otherwise they get Atacon for free. So what I'm going to do is just hit this bot through it, but I'm actually never going to TP to Atacon, right? Because I don't have ult. But what I'm saying is basically like if you guys start Atacon or if you do anything that's not coming bot, I will take your bot through it. And that is worth like a fucking absurd amount of money. Okay, so we'll grab this. Now I probably should recall here. It's tempting to stay again, try and pressure, but I should probably spend. Could maybe take these, but it's I don't have much mana. So I think I'll reset. I'm gonna go. Okay. I'm actually gonna buy Magi. I don't think I should die. I have Flash and Seraph and Leandry. I think I'll live. Set TP to this. I think I will. Yeah, this should be a very winning fight for me. I have ult in 5 seconds. We just need to play a tiny bit slowly. Once we have an ult up though, we'll win. And I think I'm actually gonna flash ult this maybe. Let's just cut out the Wukong. Wukong's the only real threat. Oh, I'm so tempted to just fucking flash ult that. Maybe go this way. Oh, actually, I should be a little careful going that way. Okay, that's... Oh, I really wanted to go there. That's a shame. So I kind of wasted my TP, which is not the best. I think we could do this. Like, Azir's showing bot, and I'm really strong, so I think we can just do this. I'm just going to quickly shove the wave just to make it so it's difficult for them to contest. Like, it's a lot harder for them to contest if the wave is pushed in first. And then I'm going to go hold the choke, right? So, like, rather than me hitting the objective, I'll come hold the choke, because this is the best thing for me as an Ori, is holding this area here. Now, if they're not fighting it, which maybe they're just giving. I guess they're just giving. Yeah, okay, they're giving. So in that case, I can DPS, but normally I just hold the choke. Okay, I think that guy's pretty fried. Maybe I'll stay another wave. Okay, Trin's staying. That's fine. So all we're thinking about now is like how to get this 4th dragon. As long as we show up like 1 minute before, it should be pretty easy. I don't have TP, so it's a little hard to go side lane at this point, but it doesn't really matter. We can just... Yeah, we can just group pretty much. Like, if this wave gets close to our turret, maybe we can push, but at this point, I think I'm strong enough to just, like, literally 1v9. I think I could probably 1v3 or even 1v4. I do have to be careful of Jace, actually. That guy has a lot of matter resist, so he is quite tanky. He's actually really dead. Or my top 0-6, holy shit. Okay, we should be a tiny bit careful. My Brom's leaving me, so I feel a little vulnerable. And remember, I really don't want to, like, lose Flash before this 4th dragon. I have to keep my Flash for 4th dragon. If I have that, we'll never lose. If I lose my Flash randomly, it's possible. And honestly, it might even be worth dying rather than using Flash. It's possible. Maybe not, because they might just get Baron. But that's, like, how highly I value this 4th dragon fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home. I'm going to buy an elixir because I know this is like the only thing that matters right now. I'm just going to get on the map, full mana, as strong as I could possibly be. Make sure that I hold the choke around the dragon. And if we get Dragon Soul, the game should just end. That should be it. Still don't have TP. Waste clearing bots. Okay. Still don't see anyone. Just need to not get picked, basically. Alright, let's just push this. We're kind of in a bit of a lull state here, because I can't really pressure side without CP. But then I'm also, like, kind of scared to do anything, because, you know, I don't want to, like, get picked before the 4th dragon. I'd just take these, I guess. Alright, White is hitting bot. If White hits bot, I probably want to hit mid and try and, like, bring them away from bot. Okay. So, let's shove this in. Next Dragon's in 50. We have really, really good control. I don't think they can ever contest. Hey, nice. We got one Hulk shot out already, which is really good. Now, they might try and do Baron or some shit. We don't want to, like, give them a Baron. Although it's probably still worth. But I don't think we want to give it. They have to try and engage on me or something. There's probably going to be an Ash ult coming mid pretty soon. Like, they're kind of desperate. They need to make a pick on me in order to win a fight. Hey, maybe just kill Azir real quick. Oh, wow. Dude, my Trinity got his first kill. What a beast. Okay, I think we just come kill this guy. Okay. Celtics should just be able to solo this. We can probably just end the game here, I think. Wukong ulted, so there's no real threat to me anymore. Like, just Ashe ult. Holy fuck. I'm so strong. Guys, where are those people in my chat that always say Ori does no damage? Alright, we're gonna get Cloud Soul. I'll go home, spend my money. I could probably do one more wave, actually. I think if I'm really greedy, I actually do the Krugs as well. I don't think there's any reason not to. I do them so quickly. Okay. Alright, that's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. Okay, let's go home, buy this. I guess I should buy another elixir because, like, why not? Pretty sure we can just start Baron. I mean, they can't fight us at all at this point. Like, I'm just way, way, way too strong. I do have TP. Maybe I should actually go answer bot. Yeah, I don't want to give Azir the free turrets. But I do want to just, like, start Baron, basically. But I think Azir is just, like, rage splitting, which is, like, fair. And honestly, like, this is not a bad thing to do, I think. I mean, maybe it's good to do it without dying. But, like, I don't think this is, like, bringing me away from the fight actually is, like, a good use of his time, you know? Like, if he did this, obviously he's, like, kind of given up. But, like, if he did this without dying, it actually wouldn't be bad. See if he can... Ooh, nice flash. That was a really good flash by him to not get pulled away. I have Cloud Soul, though, which is extremely imbalanced. Can we start this? Like, their jungler's bot.
Killing spree. Double kill. Shut down.
Okay. Surprised we didn't get Baron when they committed so much bot. I guess because we don't have a whole lot of DPS. Dude, this Jace is really, like... This guy's kind of 1v9ing. Damn, close. I kind of want to stay on the map here until I have Void. Yeah, I just want to farm, like, one camp. I think I'll quickly do blue. Just want to make sure I come out of base with my Void. Like, the Void will help me kill the Wukong Jace a lot easier. Alright. Feels good. Jace falls off? Really? I don't think Jace falls off. Maybe into lifesteal, but we don't have any lifesteal. Alright, I think we just start this. I could go bot with TP, but I think we might as well just do Baron. Yeah, we're so fucking strong. I have, how much AP? Yeah, 800 AP. It's pretty nuts. We can just kill this. Alright, I kind of just want to, like, flash in the mid so we can end. I think the correct play is to, like, reset, probably, as a team. But I think if we just play, like, mid-top, pretty sure we can just end. Probably don't even need to care about Azir. Although, if we manage to die mid somehow and then Azir ended the game bot, that would be pretty fried. Okay, that guy looks pretty dead. Oh, nice. Pinamir's got 2 people there. It's pretty good. Oh, wow, he didn't ult. Okay, I don't think they used... Did they use Ashe ult? I'm assuming they used Ashe ult. Yeah, I've got Flash. Only thing to be careful of is, like, Wukong engage, or maybe, like... that. Okay, we can cut this guy out. This guy's gonna gun me. He has no follow-up, though. I think we ult this. Oh, I didn't get Ashe. Okay, we actually gotta run here. I'm doing 1,000,000 damage, but I do have to be kind of careful. Damn, this guy's so fucking fast. And he looks incredibly tanky as well. Okay, just kite this. I didn't lose my flash, which is good. Nice. Kha'Zix is fucking having a blast in the back line. Dude, that looks so fun. Kha'Zix is fucking Cloud Soul. That does look fun. Okay, I think I win this. Just need to play it a little slow. It was a bad ult by me though at the start. Okay. But we didn't actually really get anything done there. The game is like low-key losable. Like if we lost Elder, we could probably still lose. I mean, it should just be a free win, right? But like there we, you know, lost the, like we lost our Trinity very early. Also, I had a bad ulti. Okay, shove that in. Let's set up for the dragon. Need inhibs before Elder? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we just need bot vision. Let's just grab some bot vision. If we make a pick on anyone here, it'll be good. Oh, yeah. Let's kill this fraud. Want to save ult, remember? Oh, I mean, it's worth ulting if... Okay, nice. I think we can just end off that. I've still got Baron. Actually, look how fast I am. Okay, gotta care Ashe ult, maybe? Do need to be quite careful of Ashe ult. We could just back away and play Elder. It's probably the safe play, but... Okay, we got a top inhib, which is really good. I think we can get bottom inhib. Right. How dragons in 12? Yeah, it's definitely safer to just go away and kill the Elder. I don't know if we should do this. We probably shouldn't. I mean, as long as I don't get engaged on, it's probably fine. But... Oh, I don't know. We could risk it, but we probably shouldn't. We should just get Elder and then walk in without 3 waves and then GG. If you do get this fed, by the way, you should actually sell your boots eventually for something else. So I'm probably going to sell boots for Cosmic. Or maybe boots for even Lichbane? I think boots for Cosmic makes the most sense. Yeah, so I'll just ping them in a TP back. Kind of down to, yeah, just like TP and end. Let's sell boots, and yeah, I think it's Cosmic. I think it's the best buy. Buy this, buy Elixir. Let's TP here. How much AP do I have? 896. What if you got tier 3? I would probably still sell them, to be honest. Okay, we have Cloud Soul, which makes it easier as well. Okay, nice little engage. Alright, nice. So they didn't get the engage on me, which is really good. I can just kite this out. Wukong is the only thing I'm really scared of. Nice, that's one. Dude, Jace actually does fuck tons of damage. Okay, still got all... I'll probably flash all the Ashe here. Holy fuck. Alright, GG's. So, yeah, I'll quickly look at the lane, just from the Azir's perspective. But I think there's, like, definitely a point in this game where you fall so far behind as Azir, there, like, isn't much you can do to stabilize. Like, early game just matters too much. I think, like I said, I think the main problem was with greedy runes, to be honest. When you're against, like, a high elo player, you can literally lose the game at level 1. And this is a good example, right? Like, Azir needs to be already here right? Like, he loses so much pride in the lane. Like, look at this. You guys might think this, like, doesn't matter much, but, like, the lane is already in a super bad spot. I've gotten so much more push than him. Like, he's super far behind, you know? Like, he's just given the push, and the push matters too much. And then on top of that, like, having no useful runes for the lane, like, he doesn't have PTA for trading, he doesn't have, like, you know, an Airy Scorch set up, he doesn't have, like, Fleet for movement speed, he doesn't have, like, Resolve, Sustain. Like, it's just too hard, you know? Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, he's playing the lane on mega hard mode just from his level 1 and his setup, right? Like, that matters so much. And whenever you guys play this, you know, or, like, play a lane, you should go to YouTube afterwards and just, like, search it up, you know? Search up Orianna versus Azir or whatever. Because I highly doubt that you're going to see in those matchups that people run, like, Tempo Sorcery. Or if they do, like, you know, they're probably going to do stuff at level 1 to manage that. Because, like what is he meant to do, you know? Like, what do you do? If you go home, you get a refillable, and then you're, like, fucked. But that's, like, the punishment for taking too much scaling, you know?